Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode on the Mindful SMP server. Kruncky here, we're now on episode 2 of this multiplayer adventure. And yeah, this is episode 2 of Mindful SMP season 2. It's weird going back to like the earlier numbers, like episode 1, 2. It's been so long since I've done that, but yeah, we're here. So let me try to get back into first person without spoiling anything. And as you remember, this is our base. We got the outline of our floor up there, and a few more things came in. We got a blue bed, fresh from I'll think up a name. I also created these banners. This is something that I've actually never done before. I haven't really worked with banners, but I wanted something simple but kind of recognizable, and I think I achieved that here. We'll get back to this part over here because I wanted to show you my progress in resource mining. So since I've been able to record for a while, basically all I've been able to do was do some resource mining, and man have I. So we're going to head down here. I actually did dig a hole where I want my mine shaft to be, and it'll be just a second. Once this is actually fully set up, it's actually not going to be a ladder system. We're going to have a different system in here, but it'll be a little while before we get that set up, so for now this will do. But yeah, we have a nice 5x5 area here, which is going to be our mine shaft. And as you can see, I've already done some mining. I have a whole bunch on this side, and I'm just starting to work on this side. But yeah, let's go check out how many things we got. So we got a double chest full of random resources, things that I hardly ever use. We got a double chest of cobblestone. We're working on another double chest over here. We got some stone, smooth stone that we've been working on. And we got a bunch of iron, bunch of lapis, bunch of gold, coal. So that's almost 2 stacks of diamonds. And as you can see here, we got a bunch of different pickaxes. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4, same. Then we got an efficiency 4, and we have a efficiency 5, fortune 3, unbreaking 3 pickaxe. And this is what I've been using to mine the diamonds. So that's really been a help. And we got some redstone up here. So that's basically my mining setup. This will become a lot more prettier in the future, and I have a whole system that I'm getting ready to work on with our getting in and out of here. But like I said, that'll be a little bit later. I want to head back up to the top, and we'll take a look at my base. You may remember in the last episode I was talking about how I need to gather more blocks to finish up this platform. And so in the meantime, I had been creating a makeshift tree farm. It's not really a tree farm, more of just placing down a bunch of saplings and letting them grow. And so we got a whole bunch of wood, and I also got some clippers, snippers, shears, and gathered a bunch of oak leaves. We'll need that later. But yeah, the oak logs are what we needed, and we actually turned that into the stripped oak logs. And that's what we'll be using for this base. I'm going to try not to look behind me because I don't know when Kenny will be releasing his video on his build. So this is actually going to be really difficult not to spoil anything. So if I do, I apologize. But yeah, we're going to get up here, and so basically the build's going to go like that every other block, and then like that every other block. So we're going to end up with something like this, and this is going to go all the way around. So let me go ahead and fill this all in. Normally I do a time lapse, but yeah, replay mod isn't out yet. Optifine isn't out yet. There's a lot of things that haven't come out because 1.13 has been released so recently. So unfortunately there's not going to be a time lapse, but I will fill this in, and I'll be back in a little bit. We've got our floor in, and as you can see, we got this crosshatch pattern going on. And yeah, I like it. It came out pretty well. You see my 3 pillars over there. I'm doing the best I can not to look behind me because there's a lot of things going on directly behind me. And I don't know if those videos are going out yet. So unfortunately, you're going to have to see me avoid a lot of spoilers. But anyways, this platform's in. We have a bunch of temporary lighting, just plain old torches, and that was great. So we're back up here, and I have a bunch of oak logs in my inventory, and there's a good reason for that. So we have this, and you'll notice that I took out some of the oak logs to fill in the floor. This will serve a purpose in the near future, but for now we're just gonna leave it as it is. And so yeah, our setup is 3, 1, 3, 1 and all around. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to put that back in. You may be asking, what am I doing here? But it'll make sense a little bit later. But for now, I'm going to put these in, and I'm going to do this on all the sides. Actually, I want to start over here because this is the area that I want to begin working in. We'll put that torch there. And so yeah, we're going to do this here. Move that torch again. And with that in there, we're going to go ahead and build this up. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I'm up here where I want to be, and I'm about 7 blocks above here. I want my next platform to start on the 8th block. And you may have remembered me say the first platform multiple times. And yes, that's because we are doing multiple platforms. But I don't want to do just like a stacked type of build. So what I'm going to actually do is I have some of that dark oak again. And I'm going to make a perimeter around here, same size as that, except I'm going to start one of the corners over here. And luckily, if you can see over there, we have the 1, 2, 3 single blocks. That works perfectly here because we have 1, 2, and 3. And from here, it actually goes, I didn't want to do that. It's going to go 1, 2, and then 3. And continues around for my 21 block diameter. So I'm going to go ahead and put in this perimeter, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. And just like that, we have our perimeter in. And yeah, it's looking good. So with this, I don't want to use the same stripped oak wood as I did there. Instead, we have some spruce logs here, which we're going to use. And I'm just going to grab those. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to have the crosshatch pattern starting with these. And so we're not going to leave them with the bark on. We're actually going to place them all, and then we're just going to do this here, which will give us the color that we want. So I'm going to go ahead and do this all the way across, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. You ready for it? We got the platform in, we got them all cross-hatched, and we got them all stripped. So I'm liking that. I'm not sure how I like the logs showing here, so I might switch this out for the stripped spruce logs, stripped spruce oak, or I don't know what it is, but the ones without the logs showing. And I'll think about it. I'm not sure how I want to do that, but there's one thing that I didn't do yet that I want to put in. And so if you look at it from here, and you'll notice that every time I go up, I put another level in, and that's how many times I've had to either go down or fallen. But so this platform is kind of hanging off, and you know, that wouldn't really work. So what I want to do is I want to get up there. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Let's see if I can get over here and go up. And I actually want to go to this side so I can put something in the middle. And so from about right here, I want to put in, that looks good. We'll go up here and we'll go out some so we can see more. And so something like that. And then I don't think I want it to go out that far, but I want to put in like a, I don't know what to call it, but like it's holding it up. So let me jump down and see how it looks. And I can't really see it because of that, but yeah, I like it. I like it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on this side as well. So it's kind of supporting this whole platform on both ends. And yeah, Let me go cut that down. I didn't think about that. Let me cut that down, go ahead and do it on this side. And I'll see you in a little bit after I kill this guy. Alright, we got that in. I will be honest, it looks a little bit off. But I think it'll fit in once we get the other platforms in. And speaking of which, I need to get up on that platform again. But if I go up now, I'll be spoiling everyone's base, so I'm just going to cut there. So I'll see you now. So first off, I want to take this out because for now we don't need to get back up there. But you know what, I'll just finish this off later. You can see I came prepared with a lot of axes because I got a lot of cutting to do. But we want to go ahead and work on this side as well. Let me move this over. And we're going to build this up to that height plus another 7. And as you may guess, there's going to be another platform here. It's going to be a little bit different from that one. So let me get to it. Once I build that up, I'll go ahead and build out the platform as well, or the outline to the platform. And I'll show you what we got. I built this outline for the platform. And so I couldn't record for a little bit. So I decided I would make the stands for the platform. I also brought up the other pillars to the same level. So as you can see over there, we have our tree going up, and then we have our platform, and the tree goes up some more. I'm debating whether or not I want to change that to trees or not. We'll see. But for this floor, I figured we would use birch. I know a lot of people don't like birch, and I don't necessarily like it either, but I think for this build, it works. So it'll turn out like so. And I think the contrast of colors looks really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this all in, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. And that's what I call progress. We have our cross-stitched birch wood outlined by our dark oak logs or dark oak wood. And we have our pillars going all the way up. So I do need to do one more platform and then maybe something else on top of that. But, you know, things are looking good. This is taking me quite a while to finish, and I don't really know how I'm going to get down. Maybe this will be the best option. We'll jump into the water. But yeah, I think that's going to be all I'm going to be able to do for today. The main reason is because the next platform that I want to do has to do with a different wood that's not so easy to obtain. But before I sign off, I do want to get a kind of faraway view of the base. And even before that, there is one more thing that I did want to complete. And it's these bits and pieces here. That was going to bother me. Because this is supposed to be a rooted tree, and seeing dirt doesn't really work there. So that's good. The other part here is this part here. And I'm just going to do a quick terraform. Kind of... I think that looks good. And once the grass grows, it should be good. So let me get a view of this place from a little bit farther away, and a place that won't spoil the other builds. So give me 1 second and I'll be right back. And so that's what we got for today. Again, there's going to be a little bit more added onto this to make it a little bit more complete. But I like what we've done today. I like the base so far, and I really can't wait to finish this up. I'm actually going to take a thumbnail photo here. So how about that? All right, so that's going to be our thumbnail, I think. We'll see. But yeah, I really like how it's turning out. So there you have it. There's our base over there with a bunch of scaffolding. That scaffolding will come down soon enough. But yeah, I love what we did today, and I love how it's coming out. Also, the base I'm standing on is actually Kenny's. I tried really hard not to spoil it, and if I did a little bit, you know, I'm sorry, Kenny. But you should go definitely go check out Kenny, because his builds are pretty great. But yeah, that's all I have for today. It was fun. It took a long time, a lot of trees, and I think I need to go cut some more down. So until next time. Oh wait, If you like this episode, don't forget to hit that like button. If you really like this episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell so you get all the notifications of my videos. And now, it's been Kruncky. It's been great. I'm Kruncky, and I'm out. Have a good night. See ya.